Hello and welcome to Steve's Vintage Model Builds, where today we have something quite a bit different. I saw there's a series of these. They're ROKR. It's from a big country in Asia, if you know what I mean. And it's a company called Robotime, and it's a 3D wooden puzzle. And I've been looking everywhere for a tractor model kit, and the only one I could find in plastic that anybody had at any kind of reasonable price was a Revell Porsche tractor in 148, I think it was. And but the reviews I read on it, it was like the parts were some of the parts were so small it was a nightmare. So I passed on that. And but anyways, when I came across this, I figured, what the heck, including tax, no tariff. It was about $76, I think, and it does have a battery. We'll get into all of that. So they have a number of mechanical models, all of them very ingenious. They had like a factory where the product comes in, and they're all movable. And anyways, we'll see all about it. And yeah, so it's a 3D puzzle. Includes the trailer and the barrels, and it has a 3-speed manual control. I believe there's 2 forward gears and 1 reverse gear. And there are some lighting effects and so forth. So anyways, and on the back here they indicate 469 pieces and a level 5 stars. Assembled size 360 by 120 by 146 millimeters. So you know, that's you know, by the time you hook the trailer on, that's a good 14 inches maybe. So yeah. Anyways, so I thought it was interesting and different. So let's get into it and see what we got here. And this is wood, not card. Not cardboard, card. And let's see here. Look at this. This is quite an extensive booklet. Looks like there's a screwdriver here. Oh, they give you a pair of tweezers. These are axles, and it looks like some kind of a spring, almost. We have a power pack. Takes 2 AA batteries. Might use that for something else. We got some cotton batting to make fake steam. Rubber belts. I guess this is the smokestack and whatever you're going to need this for. I think this is the boiler tube. And we have all sorts of itsy bitsy teeny weeny parts. Okay, so, and we have what? Let's see here. And it's pre-decorated, as you can see. We used to go, I grew up in the Toronto area, and we used to go out to a place called Milton, and every year they had a steam show. They had all sorts of different steam-powered things. Tractors. There was usually a calliope. And I can vaguely recall, I think they disappeared fairly early on, but there were a few excavators and cranes, steam operated. So we get a little bit of sandpaper here, which is a nice touch, because you're going to have to sand off probably a little bit of stuff here. And this looks like, these look like the drive wheels. And we have the boiler pieces, the barrels, all the wheels and sprockets. Nice that everything's all pre-painted. So, but yeah, this is, you know, it's more of a toy, but has a certain degree of challenge to it, looks like. And looks like we've got a gas lamp here. Everything carefully put together. There's a couple of figures here. Oh, there's a piece come out. A couple of figures here. One guy standing there. Another guy, I think he's the driver. One guy standing with a shovel. And then there's another guy there. And lots of more itsy bitsy pieces. And there you go. So that's going to be a lot of punching and cutting and whatever. So there we go. This and that. It's going to be a real quickie. And as far as I know, this doesn't require any glue at all. Everything interlocks. It's all interlocking. Okay, so yeah, this is their item number LKA01. They give you some FAQs, how to maintain it. Give you a full parts diagrams. Multiple languages. Not sure if I see any English here. Okay, can we have some English or not? Ah, there is some English here. Thank you. Okay, and so it looks like we start out by getting the motor set up and putting the wires through there. And then there's the hood cover, the bonnet, whatever, the barrel that goes over the boiler. And there's some strings here. gears. Da, da, da. Oh, excuse me. Excuse me. There, that's a little better. Okay, and yeah, it's just goes step by step, just like a regular model kit. You've got the frames, A, B, P, whatever, all sorts of different ones. And they don't look very complex or fiddly. I think I saw somewhere it was estimated time about 7 hours. So, and after that 7 hours, you're done. You know, unless you want to paint it up and so forth. So, and it just goes through all the various assembly, fairly complex gear system here, and drivetrain. And we could see it coming together. And we've got the rear gears. Do not squeeze the wires. Yeah. Okay. There's some more. And we've got all the undercarriage assemblies here. Everything looks to be very clearly labeled. Each step is fairly simple, not too complex. Although there's a lot of small pieces, everything is very well indicated. And we continue on and on and on and on and on. Yes, there are a lot of fiddly wheels. This looks like it might be fun without being too complicated. Viewers will know and subscribers will know that you know, I used to love doing jigsaw puzzles, and but I wasn't able to do them after my heart attack because of stuff. But anyways, and eventually the doctor just told me, well, don't even try it, you know, so don't frustrate yourself. So I don't, yeah, but this looks like it might be really fun. And there we go. The smokestack and then the figures. They're a representation of reality, not reality. There we go. And then we got the cart and the barrels. Everything's very nicely illustrated here. And then, yeah, this is some kind of a, oh, it looks like there's a bench and then a gas light. And then we have color here on how the shifting works and the traction steering system. So yeah, that's that looks like it's going to be a lot of fun. So yeah, just a short one today, just to kind of show this thing off. And like I say, they had a whole bunch of ingenious things. They had, you know, the marble thing where it goes up and down and I think there was a trolley car, and anyways, yeah, there's quite a few other ones. So if you think you might be interested, check out Robotime or ROKR. And I got this from Amazon. And I don't know, I hadn't really seen anything like this before, so they may be fairly new. But in any case, there we go. So we're all set here. The power pack also powers the boiler lights. You can't see it here, but if you look in this way, you'll see the firebox, and it's designed to, excuse me, make it look like there's a fire. And then, of course, we have the cotton batting up here. All right, so that's it for today. I'm not going to rate it like I would a regular plastic model kit, but I think it's a good value for the money, and something that be different and interesting to put up on the shelf. It doesn't indicate a scale here. I think maybe I might have seen somewhere it's 1/16, but it doesn't indicate here. So yeah, there we go. So thanks again for watching. Up to 597 subscribers now. Just coming up to 600. So thank you to everyone who subscribes and watches and shows interest in what I'm doing here. Means a lot to me, and what means even more is I hope you get some benefit out of it. Just to have a few minutes of fun and whatever the case may be. So again, thanks, and we'll see you next time. Bye now.